This Saturday, December 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, I'm going to be hosting the 6th annual Ugly Sweater Twitch Party. It's a ton of fun. Make sure you come through this weekend. We got tons of giveaways, Xbox and PSN gift cards. There will be a Best Ugly Christmas Sweater contest that any of you can enter, and the best ugly sweaters will win gift cards as well. We'll be donating a large portion of the subs that we received that night to a charity. This is my 6th year in a row doing this, and it's a ton of fun every time, so make sure you don't miss out. Again, this Saturday, December 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got predictions for week number 15 of Team of the Week, which will be dropping in-game tomorrow afternoon. Before we jump into the predictions, let's just quickly talk about the format. I don't expect to see a +1 in overall just yet, so they should be doing 2 LTDs at 94s. Now, last week, they did 2 flashback LTDs, meaning current day players who are in the NFL who had a good week 14 performance, but in a prior year. So we'll see if they do that again. EA's kind of erratic with that. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't, but we'll definitely get 2 93 overall champions, 1 on offense, 1 on defense, and then 2 94 LTDs. We just don't know from which year, but I got predictions for everything, and we're going to start at the quarterback position. A couple good options out here. The first one is Baker Mayfield, but I don't think he ends up getting a Team of the Week because we're looking at right now a 91 overall Zero Chill card. Now, you can actually earn this card for free in the Zero Chill Field Pass. I think it's level 25, and it's not unlockable yet because there's not enough XP or objectives in the game, but on Thursday, when part 3 of this promo comes out and Ghosts of MUT come out, there will likely be more objectives, more XP to earn to get this card for free. So since it's not even technically in the game yet or not achievable, I can't see them giving him another card on top of this 91 OVR, but he did have 381 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Pretty good performance from Baker, so we got to mention him. Another quarterback who I think now has been in my video 3 weeks in a row. Bengals fans, I got you, man. I'm trying. Jake Browning, 74 overall headliners card. By the way, the last 2 episodes, or 2 videos, I should say, where we predicted him, he didn't have card art. Like, it wouldn't load. So they finally got his card art to load on his headliners card. In week 15, Browning had 324 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Not his best performance compared to a couple of the other ones, but still pretty good. And then we have Aiden O'Connell. The Raiders absolutely flooded the Chargers on Thursday night, and Aiden O'Connell had a pretty good game. Only 248 passing yards, which isn't terrible. It's just not a ton. If he was over 300, it probably would have stood out more, but he did have 4 passing touchdowns in that game, and his previous best card is a 79 OVR Team of the Week card from long ago. This may even have been a preseason card if I remember correctly. So 3 quarterbacks that could all potentially get upgrades. I think one of the last 2 that we just mentioned ends up happening, but it'll probably be a mid to low elite card. Nothing that's going to be extremely usable. James Cook is either going to get the 93 overall champion on offense, or he'll be one of the 94 overall LTDs for his week 15 performance against the Cowboys. Shout out to Bills Mafia for helping us out there a little bit, though we didn't help ourselves last night, unfortunately. James Cook, 179 rushing yards, 1 touchdown on the ground, and then 42 receiving yards and another touchdown through the air. Huge performance. I could also see him getting the Matthew Berry boost for the week, being that he had such a dominant performance for the Buffalo Bills in week number 15. And the other running back that I got on my list here is Ty Chandler for the Vikings. 132 rushing yards on the ground and 1 touchdown. His previous high card right now is a gold 71 overall. There's a lot of gold players who had good week 15 performances that could get upgrades this week, and he's one of them. Wide receivers, there's probably a good 8 to 10 options at this position for week 15 Team of the Week player, so don't feel snubbed if I don't mention your favorite player from your favorite team here. I just narrowed it down to 2, and the first one is going to be Jalen Waddle, who honestly, I don't think he gets a card for this performance. With Ghosts of MUT upcoming on Thursday, I could totally see him being a Ghost of Madden present card instead of getting a Team of the Week. But in week 15, he had 8 catches for 142 yards and 1 touchdown. And then the other one is another Viking, Jordan Addison. His best card right now, I believe, is this 77 overall core rookie card in week 15, 6 catches, 111 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns in one game. I think Bradley Chubb is going to be the defensive champion for the 93 OVR set cards here in week 15. He had 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 7 total tackles. Previous high card here is a 90 overall. He had the LTD from the Most Feared promo, and then he got Redux as well, but he definitely had the best performance on defense in week 15. This guy for the Saints, listen, don't expect me to try to say his last name. I'm sorry, it's not happening. He had 3 sacks in week 15. That's it. Moving along. Another gold card there that should get an upgrade. Hopefully he'll get a mid to low elite there. Montez Sweat, who just got a wide receiver card for Mix Up Monday yesterday. Well, his best defensive card is a Core Elite 85, and he's been really good for the Bears since that trade there. I'm sure Chicago Bears fans are pretty happy with that move. Montez Sweat in week 15, 2.5 sacks and 1 forced fumble, and hopefully I'm not butchering this guy's last name. It's another Raider here. You could potentially give the entire Raiders organization a team of the week for what they did on Thursday night, but we have Malcolm Kuntz. Am I saying that correctly? Let me know. In week 15, he had 2 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. The next one, I'm only putting this on the list because you guys are going to get on my nerves about it in the comments section if I don't and think I'm being biased. It's Julian Love, but he's not going to get a card. He's got a 91 OVR. He did have 2 interceptions last night, basically game-ending interception from a very stupid decision by Jalen Hurts, but the game ended late last night. Monday night performances tend to not get Team of the Week cards. And again, he has a 91 OVR, so we'll mention him, but I just don't think it's going to happen. The player that did get 2 interceptions and will probably get an upgrade is going to be Brandon Jones for the Dolphins. Again, another core gold card here who has not had an upgrade all year, and he had a really good performance in week 15, so another opportunity for a low to mid elite. I got 4 LTDs or throwback predictions for you. Again, these are players currently in the NFL who had a good week 15 performance in a prior year, and we're going to start with an MVP of last year, Rayshon Jenkins. If you remember the game where he got 2 interceptions, if you know, you know. So in 2022 last year, 2 interceptions in one game, huge game towards the end of the season. Again, a lot of you might remember what game that was. Next one is going to be Jonathan Taylor. Again, Colts fans, I told you, I got you. Somebody go back and watch all my Team of the Week prediction videos if you got time and you're bored at work or something. How many times have I put Jonathan Taylor in a Team of the Week prediction video? It has to be like 7 or 8. Like, we're getting past TJ Watt territory here. So back in 2021, Jonathan Taylor, 170 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. I don't know what they're waiting for to give this guy an upgrade. Hopefully it happens soon. In 2020, I believe it was. I didn't write down the year, so my apologies there. It was either 2020 or 2019, I can tell you that. Jameis Winston, huge game at the quarterback position. 458 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. That seems like it's, LTD worthy there. So we'll see what happens. And then the final one is going to be Stephon Gilmore, which my apologies again, I didn't write down the year, but I'm pretty sure it was 2018 when this happened. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, and 4 passes defended. He would end up getting an LTD in this situation, which could make it tough because he already had an LTD. It was an 88 overall card, and since then's been Redux, but it is kind of tough when you give a player 2 LTDs in 1 year. Not that it's not happened before, it's actually happened a few times, but those are going to be my predictions for the throwback or flashback cards for Team of the Week in Week 15. Let me know who got snubbed, who did I leave off the list. Leave it down below in the comment section, and thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.